Evening guys, it's Ramzilla here. Today we're going to be talking about a movie called Treehouse.
It's the girl from the news. The one who went missing with her little brother.
To give you a quick synopsis about the movie, this movie is about these kids that go missing, and these two brothers end up just happening to find a treehouse, which happens to have one of the missing kids, and then turns out there's more to these kidnappings than they think. That's it. Now I'm going to be getting into the movie. I will be going over some spoilers later, so don't worry, I won't be going over some spoilers now, but later. Now, as far as this movie goes, it starts off with this girl who gets home. It turns out her home has been vandalized, her dad's not there, and her little brother has been kidnapped. She tries to find him, but with no success. And then it moves over to these two brothers in high school. Now, these two brothers have a plan to hang out with some friends later on at night on Halloween, I believe it is. And, they plan on going into the forest, getting laid by some ladies. And, anyways, it turns out none of their friends show up and they're there, so they decide to lit off some fireworks, have some fun on their own. And then they find this treehouse. So they go inside the treehouse and find the girl from the beginning. And so then the brother's like, yo, I'm gonna go get help. And then the other one's like, yo, I'll stay with her. And he's like, alright. So then they stay, and then they hear some rumbling underground. And then, I thought this was gonna be kind of like a creature film. Maybe some aliens. I don't know. Maybe some Hills Have Eyes type of deformed people type thing. But no, what I got was completely different. You only get a glimpse of these people, shadows. There's this part where one of them climbs a tree and you just see his shadow in the moonlight, and that's it. And you're like, oh shit, what could it be? And they built up some really cool suspenseful, some tension, And then the girl starts calling the guy Baby Bear. I was like, out of all the things, Baby Bear? That's cool. So anyways, they survive the night, and then they start smelling some smoke, so the brother goes up top to a tree, and he sees where the smoke is coming from. And they're like, oh, there's a house over there, let's go. So they go, and long story short, they make it to the house, and then this is where you get a better glimpse of these of these things. So, there's these cats that always are fighting or something, and my dog just go crazy. That's what you're hearing. So anyways, the girl is inside the house, and then the guy, Baby Bear. I really did forget the girl's name. It was irrelevant. But the Baby Bear, he's out in this barn looking and whatnot. And then the girl, she finds this dead woman on this bed and some money. And then she goes into this other room and finds these pictures. And she finds pictures of these people that killed her little brother. Her brother's dead. And then the other Baby Bear, he finds his brother on this pole, burned alive. Turns out these guys burned him alive, and that's where the smoke was coming from. Anyways, I should have probably... Yeah, those are spoilers. I'm sorry, I spoiled that for you. Trust me, it's really not that big a reveal. Anyways, now, this is where I will be going into some major spoilers, I guess you could say. So if you want to skip ahead, find out what I give this movie, go ahead. If not, and you just want to find out what happens, go ahead. Stay. So, it turns out that these creatures or beings are nothing more than regular people. They're just fucked up in the head. They're not deformed, they're not powerful, they're not aliens, they're just regular people. hillbillies, I guess you could say. And what happens is that Baby Bear and the girl, they fight them, and then there's two small ones and a big one. I forgot the way one of them dies. One of them gets shot because they're running, and then this cop truck shows up and then crashes into like the side of the road, and he dies. So he takes his gun, and there's one of them's running, and he's like, and he shoots him. And this movie is about almost 2 hours long. And then the big guy is left. So they open the trunk and they see some rifles. And there's two of them, and Baby Bear picks up one of them, and so does the girl. And they have this like romantic scene where the girl's like, for Crawford. And the guy's like, Baby Bear's like, for Little Bob. Yeah, because the little brother was named Little Bob. And then they look at each other, and then he's like, you know, if I get out of jail first, you know, I'll wait for you. And she says, the girl, she says, damn right you will, Baby Bear. I really cannot take this movie seriously. And then they cock their guns and they go out into the woods, and it ends. Oh, man. I mean, I'm giving this movie like a 1 out of 10 for trying. I mean, it's not like they're going after a fucking creature, or a fucking alien, or predator, or anything like that. They're going after a man, a human being. They have 2 rifles. I don't think it can be that hard to kill a motherfucker. Oh man, that's why I didn't like it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could have added the extra 20 minutes of them killing him, and then just walking away into the sunset. That would have made it a little better, but it's not like they're going against fucking God here. I think it's just... He's just a man. He's just big. He's a little buff, but, you know, they have 2 rifles. I'm pretty sure they could take on him. Oh, man. So, that's it. I'm giving this movie a 1 out of 10 for that. A for trying. Not even A. I'm giving a 1 for trying. If you've already seen it, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Be sure to give a like if you like my review, and subscribe to my channel. I will have some more reviews up. And once again, this is Ramzilla signing off.
The ruin of souls.